Good morning and welcome to ZCTU Africa. My name is Marvelous Damini and thank you so much for joining us. This is our morning update where we give you the trending stories from the Sunshine City and just across the country. It's a beautiful day here in Harare and the sun is out. I'm loving the weather. And to help me discuss the trending stories today is Dr. Clarence. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
So far, how's been your week going?
My week is excellent. Yeah.
All right. So today I just want you to help me, talk about the trending stories. So I cover trending stories here in the Sunshine City and just some stories trending across the country. And today, the first story that I want us to talk about, just that we know that it was Workers' Day, it was a holiday.
Yes.
And then the ZCTU, which was holding the Workers' Day commemorations, they were told that they cannot do the marching as they always do, as they were going to Kwansura Stadium. So they were told that they cannot do the marching due to security reasons, which were not mentioned. And now coming from people, and now that they're speculating that probably it was a way of trying to avoid that Chamisa maybe was going to also attend the event and manage to speak there. I don't know what your take on that.
Now the thing is that the narrative that our government has, it's a Workers' Day where the worker is supposed to be celebrated, right? So it's a big day, it's a big event, and obviously if there's going to be any march or any event, it's going to be labeled as a protest or as a demonstration. So it wouldn't be good for the system to allow for the march to be. I'm not saying what they did was right or was wrong, but let's say you are the one who is in power. What would you do? Would you allow such a march that maybe jeopardizes how people perceive you? So yes, it is happening. Now the thing is, the ZCTU guys should know what to do next, right? Varambi's got this to have this event next year. What are they going to be doing about it? I'm not sure, but yes, last year I'm very sure such an event, but the one that happened the year before last year, 2022, Nelson Chamisa was there as a guest. So obviously here maybe he was going to be there as a guest, and the Panpano Taurao and Geda or Wano.
Yeah, but what people are saying is that it's a usual thing. It's more like a norm. Whereas at CTU, they do a march before they go into the stadium and start talking about the issues that are affecting the workers. But then this year, they were told that you cannot hold the march due to security reasons. So people are still asking to say, what security reasons exactly are we talking about? Because it's like a norm. They always do the march. It's not like it was something that was starting this year.
Yes, security reasons. Maybe state security reasons. We just call them state security reasons because ordinarily when we hear security reasons, we think of demonstrations and violating of property. But there's also state security reasons. They may be the reasons, right? But anyways, they were given the reasons. They were then supposed to be contesting those reasons. And what points do they have to contest are the security reasons?
Right, thank you so much. And then now going into our second story that I want us to talk about is that since Nelson Chamisa left CCC, there's been speculations that there's CCC that is now allegedly led by Chabang. It's in talks with ZANU-PF and they're probably now part of the ruling party. And Sikhala came out to refute that, to say no, CCC and ZANU-PF, they can never be the same thing. Even if Chamisa left and there's been those speculations, but there's nothing like that happening. I don't know what your take is on that.
Yeah. CCC and ZANU-PF can never be the same thing. CCC is just a party that is ruling with the ruling party. We all know that they have legislators that are in office. So of course, CCC is a party that is ruling with ZANU-PF. It being a part of ZANU-PF, let's say a part of ZANU-PF, it wouldn't be ZANU-PF still because Aningarma sidekick, right? And also on the issue of speculation, there is dialogue. Dialogue will be meaningless without the biggest opposition, which is not a party. Nelson Chamisa is actually the biggest opposition, right? So we wouldn't be expecting dialogue in a CCC, ZANU-PF, takambita mapollard, nema salad and salad dressing, I mean. So there wouldn't be meaningful dialogue. It's not Nelson Chamisa. So CCC, what is it really there for? Chakamara omana, do fear. Atusuda kunyebera nakana kutenderana. Vakomana CCC varuchakamikana, varuchakamari. kuti kune munhu anoda nyika yake zvekunyatsoita that commitment yekuti let us not do zvinhu zvinokonzera maby election tichiburitsa mari yenyika. Ingwani tinongochinja mari mumastreets umu every day. Why are we not being that patriotic and that Christian? And I don't want to manipulate people neshoko ramwari, right? But what these guys they are doing, vakomana ve-CCC zviri kuburitsa mari, is it good? Is it legit? Anatsabangu CCC achona chamisa achirimo, they should have just put their house in order, right? And zoregeza ku affect vanhu vese just because one manetsa na muri 2-3, right? Manetsa na muri 300 moda kusafisa millions of people. Mari dzedu dziri kubuda. Imagine mari isingazikanwa nzienda kupi, then mari iri kushanda by election. It's a loss to our nation.
All right, thank you so much for that insight there. Really appreciate it. And now you mentioned something about changing the money, something like that, and I want us to talk the issue of money changes. We know that the Zik, Mswateti, Rakapinda streets, we have the notes now. But I personally haven't seen them. I still get that thing where I go to buy something, they tell me that they don't have change. They haven't seen the Zik. But the Zik notes were released. That is on the 30th. And we still have now money changers still in police custody, and some of them were denied bail yesterday, and some are yet to appear in court. I don't know what your take is on that situation that is going on right now.
I don't know which criteria these guys use to arrest my money changers. Kuti vano investigate here, vane private investigation here. You know we money changer uyu ari kufambisa amounts up, right? I hope the Zimbabwe Republic Police is not wasting time dealing with the small fish, with the small carpenters, and ignoring the big fish. In terms of money changers, deal with the big fish. Where is the source? Maraiwana kupi, right? And so I don't want to say the big fish is RBZ because all the money comes from RBZ. But anyways, that was I think as RBZ is actually trying to deal with my money changes. But Zimbabweans, we cannot investigate with mari iri kulikira papi, iri kubuda papi. Totanga kuharasa. A mere money changer, munhu atakuendesa mwana kuchikoro. Chikoro chachona chinogona kunge chichiramba mazigi futi, right? Without I say. So personally, if they are taking my small fish, just people from the streets, in a way, it is victimization. Of course, it's criminal, but the times that we are living in Zimbabwe, we are living through tough times, and tough times don't only call for tough measures, but survival skills. How do we survive? I'm sure Zimbabwe muno akuna munhu kana one asatambo chinja mari as exist izvozvo. It doesn't exist right now. We do not have the ziggy, right? Ini ndotenga drink yangu ye 50 cents 50 cents ndazokwira kombi kuenda kumabvuku later on, but right now ndaburiswa budget because panda kutenga drink ye 50 cents ndakufoswa nekutenga mabhanzi ye 50 cents 50 cents yangu ndoda kukurisa kombi kuenda kumabvuku aisisipo, right? The money is not there. Anyways, still on the issue mazigi, we saw the zigi richireleaswa iri mari yematransfer, vanhu vachifluctuate marates, macivil servants vatambiriswa zviri mufunga medu isusu. So Mr. John Mushayawan, when introducing new monies, especially even the Minister of Finance, when introducing, they should consider Mafex Act. How do people normally react to new money, and how do we deal with it? In this case, have we dealt with it? Yes or no? Scarcity inokonzeresa value yemari kuti ikwire here kana kuti idone here, because right now we are having this bond iroro really scarce, but ko munhu anaro rema transfer zvichafamba sei, right? So in the next few days we should actually be analyzing that situation, looking at marates ema supermarkets anenya kutengwa nevanhu akamira sei. Totarisa kuti zigi iroro riri kubhadharawo here radio license, zigi iroro riri kukwirawo here mabhazi ezupco, zigi iroro riri kubhadhara here school fees, zigi iroro here riri kutora mapassport. I can guess, I don't think zigi, but zigi so far riri kutora mandege, riri kukwira ndege, right? So before the people can support the zigi, government guys support the zigi. Chesi chaishanda $10, ngachishande zig imari andi igoridhe haripere value, so we don't expect value yezig kuti yodona iro goridhe risina kudona.
All right, thank you so much. Wow, that was Dr. Clarence there giving us an analysis of the ZIG situation, because the day that the ZIG was released by 12 midday, some banks already were complaining that they ran out of the ZIG notes. They were no longer there in banks, and right now they are very scarce on the streets as we're speaking. Some people still don't have them. Some people still haven't touched them. Some people still don't have change to give to people. Well, that's a situation that we'll continue analyzing that and looking at how it's going to work out in the next few days. But thank you so much for joining me. This was our morning update where I'll give you the trending stories from the Sunshine City and just across the country. And today I was joined by
Dr. Clarence. All right, guys, thank you for watching. That was it for now.